عارف ده يفسر خليه يفسر هو وافق على كلامك انت اخرنا
العالم ده قصر في السودان قصر وده اشتغل شغل كامل واشتغل شغل كامل.
I also agree that there has been more not enough attention to the other parts of Sudan, but only on that food. I came here about a year ago, and following that visit, when I spoke to media, when I spoke to the member states, I insisted that the situation in Khartoum, in Jazeera, in Cordovan is as bad as it is in Darfur. I made that statement already a year ago. But I say that knowing that we did not do enough. We did not do enough. As WFP, we have a long-standing partnership with Sudan. We have been here for many years. There is basically no my senior colleagues who are not a very strong relationship with Sudan. But we feel all of us that we have not been able to manage this crisis well. Because when the war started,
انه ما قدرنا فعلا حاجه كاشفه.
مع السودان عندنا شراكه طويله مع السودان والسودان الرئيس السابق كان ما عنده علاقات مع السودان. ايضا مشاكل سياسيه. ان شاء الله.
When the war started, most of our staff were displaced. There was a big trauma, and I can tell you that it took us almost 6 to 12 months before we managed to get back and have a strong office and a strong But since about 1.5 years, 2 years, we are stepping up, and in the past few months, we've been able to assist almost 5 million people per month. And out of those, about 2 million in the hardest to reach famine-struck areas, both in Cordovan and in Darfur as well. And about 1 million people in the broader Khartoum area. So my visit this time has different reasons. One is that I needed to meet with the government about the situation around our country directly. Second is to condemn the atrocities that are now taking place in Fasher, but also the unacceptable besiegement of Kaduk. But I also wanted to come to Khartoum to speak to the different kinds of needs that exist right now in Sudan. While there are still people who are coming here, permanently displaced now from Fasher, we also have many people coming back from outside, returning to their homes where they find nothing that is But so, and there are many who stayed behind during the war who also struggling. So our support needs to be broader. It's not only to hand out food, we need to help people to get back on their feet and help restore their lives. We have a big problem of funding, and so one of the reasons is to be here, to be able to come out and also advocate strongly for more resources for the people of Sudan. So thank you, because having met with you, also speaking to your friends here, gives me more stories to tell as I travel out there.
يعني انتوا قال برضه عشان تستدير فرض يعني تستدير اللي هي المنظمه بتاعته لما يحكوا عنك
معلومات
يصدروا لك دعم
الفضل طريق عشان حتى كده طريقه زي عشان يروح الفضل دون الذين يفضلونه
هاي أنا تقول دارين الفضلين يدوب عنه الفضل ينتبه معه ما لكن
I also agree with you that war needs to bring this war to an end, to bring end to the fighting, to bring peace to the Sudanese people. That's not my mandate, but I will always remind everyone about that.
أنا فكر أن يزول بحال لا
Thank you so much for everything you've done. It's inspiring to hear about the village here and what you did is that came to seek refuge. I think it's an example for the world, and it's something I would bring with me to tell as an inspiration for others.
أشكر لك الموقع المرفع على الناس ودي كانت تجربة تستاهل ملهمة اليوم في العالم.
هيحكيها للعالم وتبقى مصدر الأمن والمجتمعات الأخرى أنها في خدمة مجتمعاتنا ومجتمعات الحروب والتي ممكن يحكيها عن يعني الناس ما بتعرف بين الجيوش مع المدنيين لكن هنا حربنا مختلفة يديك نظر مع الضباط شغالين السلام عليكم
تفضل.
مؤثرة